Often when shooting on location, things don't go as planned and you end up with sound that's less than ideal. Scroll over to the Bob interview, which is the final shot in our movie trailer. So we can focus on this shot alone, select it, then press Option S to solo it. Let's also zoom in on it. During the shoot, our sound guy did not check the sound levels to his digital recorder, and the audio from the lavalier mic was distorted. This is why, as a producer, I always have a shotgun mic mounted to the camera as a backup in case our primary audio is unusable. And because the shotgun mic was mounted on the camera, the subject to camera distance produced two noticeable results. First, there is more background noise in the recording, and second, the speaker sounds less present and upfront than he would if we had successfully recorded him using the lav mic. Thankfully, Final Cut Pro X has a number of enhancement tools that can not only improve your sound, but in many cases save the shot. Let's listen to the interview.
I try to tell true, authentic stories.
As I was playing the clip back, I noticed the levels were a bit high. Let's reduce the volume by dragging downward on the volume bar. Drag until the value reads -8 dB in the tooltip. At this level, Bob's voice is averaging around -12 in the meters. The first order of business is to see if we can reduce some of the background ambience or noise. Because this is a voice-only clip, change the pan mode to dialogue, which center weights his voice to the front speaker. In the toolbar, click on the Enhancements menu button to reveal a list of options. Choose Auto Enhance Audio from the list. Choosing Auto Enhance Audio will apply an algorithm to the clip that analyzes it for background noise, hum, loudness, and EQ, then it attempts to correct for these problems automatically. To see a list of the items being enhanced, click on the badge next to the name of the clip and choose Audio Enhancement, or press Command 8 on your keyboard. After the analysis, visual indicators appear next to each enhancement. You'll see one of three potential icons next to each analysis item. A green check mark indicates audio that does not appear to have any problems. A yellow icon indicates potential problems, and a red icon indicates severe problems. However, just because you see a green check mark does not necessarily mean that no work was done to improve your audio. It simply means that the fix was not turned on automatically. To enable an item, click the square to the left of the item you want enabled. In our case, let's enable background noise removal. Once the enhancement has been enabled, a blue light appears along with the words "Noise Reduced." The amount slider also informs us that the noise has already been reduced by 50%. Play the clip back to hear the result.
I try to tell true, authentic stories.
Now turn off the light and play back the clip with the background noise removal turned off to hear the difference.
I try to tell true, authentic stories.
The algorithm did a decent job of reducing the background noise. If you want more or less noise removal applied, drag on the amount slider. The other enhancements, loudness and hum removal, have not been applied to the clip as indicated by the off states of their respective lights. You may find that turning on the lights for a given item has no effect on the clip at all, or in some cases makes the audio sound worse. For example, this clip was analyzed for hum, even though we were shooting outdoors where no AC current existed. So turning this on actually has no effect. By the way, a quick way to get back to the audio inspector is to click the arrow in the upper left of the enhancement pane. If the clip was previously analyzed for problems, you'll see one of the three icons in the audio enhancement section. Let's see what happens when we apply the enhancement to a clip I know has hum in it. In the music keyword collection, locate the Guitar with Hum clip and play it back. Obviously, this clip has some annoying 60-cycle hum in it. If you recall from Lesson 2, Final Cut Pro allows you to analyze files for these types of problems during import. You can also analyze and fix problems after you import a clip or group of clips. Just right-click on the offending clip and choose Analyze and Fix from the menu. A window will appear asking you what type of analysis you want to perform. Place a check next to Analyze and Fix Audio Problems, and click OK. If you look in the inspector, the hum was analyzed and the problems resolved. Press Command 8 to reveal the audio enhancement pane. By clicking the blue light next to hum removal, a red icon appears indicating the existence of severe hum. Turn the hum removal enhancement back on by clicking again on the light. The enhancement is immediately reapplied to the clip. This audio clip was also analyzed for background noise and loudness. Click the light next to background noise removal to see if this item improves the clip in any way. To my ears, enabling this item did have a noticeable effect. But at the end of the day, only you are the final arbiter of what's acceptable, not the computer. One of the main charters of any sound editor is to make the dialogue clear and intelligible. A common tool of the sound editor for processing voice-driven audio is the equalizer, or EQ for short. EQs are the most common form of signal processing. They're so common that you find EQ controls on almost all analog and digital mixers. In general, equalization is used to improve intelligibility in voice tracks, remove specific kinds of noises, keep different types of audio from competing with one another, and musically, they can be used to make individual instruments sound better. The point of an equalizer is to raise or lower the volume of a specific frequency band without affecting the other frequencies. Select the Bob interview clip in the timeline, then click the left arrow in the upper left corner to reveal the audio inspector. Using the equalization pop-up, you can choose from a list of EQ presets. Choose Voice Enhance, then play back the clip.
I try to tell true, authentic stories.
In my opinion, the EQ preset that was applied is a bit heavy-handed on the mid-frequencies, and he sounds a bit too tinny. Let's quickly look at how to make some modifications to the EQ. At the far right end of the EQ parameter bar, you'll see a tiny EQ graphic. Click on it to bring up the graphic equalizer HUD. This window presents frequency ranges from 32 Hz to 16 kHz horizontally along the top of the graph. The decibel level for a given frequency is presented vertically along the left side of the graph. Human voice falls typically between 80 Hz to 2 kHz. As you can see from these gain faders, the center or mid frequencies are boosted to form a curve just above the 0 dB crossing point. You can adjust the gain of each individual frequency by dragging on the circular fader. However, it's often more helpful to apply a gain adjustment to a group of faders. Place your mouse at the 256K line, then drag to the right to enclose all the frequencies up to 2 kHz. Drag downward on any of the gain faders until the value in the lower right reads 3 dB. Then close the window. Play back the interview clip.
I try to tell true, authentic stories.
The mid-tonal range has been boosted, which gives his voice more punch. However, his audio is now clipping. With the clip selected, hold down your Control key and tap the minus key until the volume value in the inspector reads -15. Play back the clip again to hear the changes.
I try to tell true, authentic stories.
Before moving on, I want to remind you that you can see all your applied enhancements on the clip itself. With the clip selected, press Ctrl-A. Any of your audio effects or enhancements can be enabled or disabled by clicking the green light at the left side of the animation bar. Press Ctrl-A to close the bars, then Option S to turn off soloing. In the next lesson, you'll learn how to change the speed of your clips using Final Cut Pro's new Retime editor.